Now, the great horned owl that we have, we honestly are not positive what happened to him, other than we think that he got hit and ran into a power line.
Oh, that's not an owl.
Is what happened to him, and he has lost part of a wing too.
When we found him, though, his bone was already healed back, and we couldn't do anything about it.
Why is that just like that? What happened to that one?
We're not really sure, but we found him with it was a broken wing, but it was already healed, and he was real skinny, so.
I think that was before my time.
Yeah. Do you know why he has long nails? It's what he kills his prey with.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What did he go spray with?
His feet, right here. The talons. That's how they catch and kill their prey, for the most part.
Mm-hmm. How old is he?
Do you know how old he is?
Which one?
This one.
He's around 3 years old.
3.
They can turn their heads 270 degrees. If they
Close.
turn their head all the way around, it's time to just, yeah.
Then they're not releasable at all.
Yeah, then they're not releasable. Now these guys, you'd think fly way high, they don't. They're usually around 10 to 8, well, 15 is about the tops of their flight. They don't go much over 15 foot.
Hey, Spencer.
They can't turn their eyes like we can. Their eyes are always facing forward, so their heads have to turn for them. So, that's why they turn all the way around.
You want to get Ruby? Yes. She's your fave.
Yeah. You're probably her favorite too.
They can't roll.
Sorry.
They have no muscles here.
Yeah.
That's a hawk up there. There's an owl up there too.
Yeah, she got her feet tangled right now.
Looks like a hawk.
Hi, Ruby. They eat live rodents and they'll eat sometimes frogs and such, fish.
Is that a falcon?
This is Ruby. She's a red-tailed hawk. She's approximately 5 years old. They get their red tail around 5 years.
Looks gigantic, but he's not.
She likes you.
She's actually a pretty fat bird.
Ruby we
Yeah.
had for around 3 years.
Well, I'm just
I think so.
Right around 3 years. And,
Because she's been eating good.
well,
Yeah.
that's part of the problem. What happened is she ate a mouse that had been deconned. And unfortunately, when people use decon, it kills the mouse, but before they die, they go out and get eaten by a bird.
Oh, that's sad.
So then she got an infection in her crop, is what it's called. Their stomach and crop is the same thing. They got the crop infection fixed, but it had spread up into the eyes, and she can't see. She's blind.
Oh, wow. You would never know.
Really good.
Okay.
You like that wind? Oh.
Good girl. Good girl.
Ruby actually likes this attention and likes to be held like that, so he can play with her a little bit more than we can with these guys.
Exactly.
In time.
She's been doing it
Is
longer.
she a girl?
Oh
A
yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
She a girl? Let me ask
Well, she's
Without
just
eyesight,
extremely
being
docile.
around a voice probably in some ways soothing.
And
Right.
it does actually.
Birds like human have
She likes to
different
talk to you.
temperaments.
Sense of
Oh yeah,
direction,
she is
space.
extremely docile for a red tail.
Yeah. Does anybody know how you can tell a male from a female? No.
the color of it.
No. Very good. Yes, by their size. Usually the females are larger than the males. Pardon? Yes.
Maybe a little, but not really.
They need to be larger because then when they sit on the nest, they don't leave.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah.
That's part of it.
That makes sense.
Can you see us with his ears?
Huh?
Can you see us? On my leg.
She can hear you. She can't see you, but she can hear you.
Hi, Ruby.
Can't they hear?
Hi, baby.
They do have really good hearing. So they can hear pretty far, but they can see even better. They can see for a couple miles. Well, at least a mile. So, and this guy, he can actually be heard from a mile to 2 miles away. So if you hear something when you're in the middle of the forest, it's probably a great horn.
Oh, look at you. You are gorgeous.
It's great corn.
She's completely blind, so unfortunately she can't see
Is that
at
why
all.
she's moving her head everywhere?
Yes,
So
because
she
there's
can-
so many people talking, she can smell the horses. She's a little excited, but she's not too bad.
She can smell the horses?
Yes, they can smell horses from way up when they're in the sky. They have an extremely great sense of smell and sight.
Too bad she's
Normally.
not that poisonous.
Yes. We can put food near her and she'll grab it.
Oh, okay.
Or we can put food on like forceps and then hand it to her. If we hand her the food, she'll actually bite us because she doesn't know any better.
After the Soarin' Hawk demonstration, Save Maumee founder Abigail Frost encouraged volunteers to return to work by stomping down the seed that was laid earlier in the day.
We need feet to stomp it down. So everybody over where we were working all day. Like this. This is how you do it.
Yeah, I ain't putting these in the leather.
Now, enough camera.
Volunteers stomped down the dirt and seed. Another demonstration took place near the front tent, educating people about watershed pollution and the possible solutions to the problems communities are facing.
My name's Grace, and I'm with Save Maumee, and I'm going to be doing the Enviroscape. It is a big demonstration about watershed pollution and solutions to these problems. All right. Hi, guys. What's your name?
Gavin.
Gavin. What's your name?
JJ.
JJ. What's your name?
Christina.
Christina. What's your name?
Lydia.
Lydia. Thanks for holding the microphone, Lydia. Okay, like I said, we're going to be doing a demonstration here about a watershed and problems with pollution and solutions to these problems. Now, a watershed is a big area that all the water in that area will feed into a natural resource like a stream or a river or a lake. And pretty much anybody lives in an area that's considered a watershed. Just about anybody. Where do you guys live, in the city or the country?
Country.
Country?
No.
You live on lake. I know where you live. We all live in the city, don't we? But some people live in the country. So on this map here, we're going to pretend that this area right here with these little houses and the streets and the sidewalks, that this represents the city. This area here represents a place that used to be trees, and they're tearing it down and they're going to be adding on to this neighborhood. Have you guys seen that before, where they tear down a bunch of trees and put up some houses? I see that all the time. Makes me sad. And then this is a factory, and this is a farm, and these are more roads, and then this area here is going to represent the big river that the little streams go to. All right, so a couple things that go on in our community that affect our waterways are, one thing is loose dirt. Where in here do you think there would be a bunch of loose dirt that might blow or run with water into the river? Where? There, loose dirt on the side of the river, where the river's tearing up what plants are there and tearing into the dirt. Right here, where they're tearing down the trees and doing construction. And where else do you think there's loose dirt?
Right here.
Right here where the farm is, and he's tilling up the dirt and planting his plants here? Excellent. That's definitely where there is loose dirt. And I have
He's growing some vegetables.